Entertain people while I'm away, Song.
The fuck do you want me to do?
I don't know. Show your boobs or something. I don't know.
What the? What are those gonna do?
Get back.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a man named Billy. Billy, went down to the water well and found a season pass. So Billy took the season pass. And he went, I'm gonna sell this online for good money because I just found a free season pass. So he took it and he went to D-Bay, so he can escape copyright. And so when he got to D-Bay, he went when he went online on D-Bay, he listed it and he said unopened season pass. And people were like going, what? How does that make any sense? It's a season pass. You don't open it. You just get it. And once you get it, you got it. It's not a thing. And he was like, I found it. It's one of those special packaged corrupted versions that like give you everything in the game. So he was selling it at like $2,000 for someone who fucking didn't have time, and so it then went it then and then he got a bid offer from Jim Mithy, and then when Jimothy offered, he went, "Yo, bro, this shit is fake." And Billy was like, "How do you know?" And Jimothy was like, "I think that you're lying, and this is fake because I have a season pass, and it's got none of what you're listing." And so, luckily, Jimothy and Billy both lived in the same area, and they decided to meet to compare season passes. And they were like, they decided to meet at the local coffee shop, the Black Bean. That's the one. There we go. So when they got to the Black Bean, they went inside and they took a corner table so they would be away from everyone, so no one would see their season passes but each other. And then so Billy was like, "All right, Mister Know It All, show me your season pass so that way I know it's you're not trying to scam me out here." And Jimothy was like, "What are you talking about? I'm not trying to scam you of anything. You're the one selling a season pass for $2,000." And Billy was like, "Okay, you got me there. All right." So then Billy took out his season pass, and it was corrupted. It had a blue mark on the chip card thing. And when he showed it to Jimothy was like, "Whoa, you weren't lying. It is the corrupted version, the mythical corrupted version." And so that meant that you had access to developer console stuff, like as it was conceptualized before being added to the game, which was Destiny 2. They already made a first one. It was kind of good, I guess, and so they then yeah, so Billy put it back and was like, "Yup, I told you it was the corrupted one." And and so so Billy then went, "So, do we have a deal?" And Jimothy was like, "Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I could do $2,000 though. That's a little rich for my blood. And at this point, Billy was just looking to get rid of it. So he goes, "All right, I'll 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 lowball it to you. $1,500 for every control of the game ever, all of it." And and so Jimothy had to think about it. That's still a lot of money, he thought. This might not be a worthy investment, but at the same time, maybe Jimothy could resell his account and be like, yeah, this is the mythical unbannable all items account. And then when he shows proof that it's all the items, people will be like, wow, you weren't lying. So he uh he was like, sure, I'll take it for $1,500. And so Billy went home $1,500 richer, and Jimothy went home with a corrupted version of the corrupted version of the season pass. So when he got home, he thought, maybe I shouldn't upload it to an account. Maybe I should copy it. Maybe I should make a clone, so that way I could keep it for myself. It would only make sense. So then he he went and found his 3D printer, and he loaded it up with the electronic filament, the electronic conductive filament, and, and started a 3D print of the season pass, the corrupted season pass. And after a day of printing, he he went and it was done. So he went and tested it out, and it worked great. Everything worked on, everything was there, and it was so now he well, I mean to test it out, he had to unfortunately put it onto an account. So now that account has it. So now he's got to sell that account. But now he has one for his account. So what he did is he went to one of those weird third party sites and was like, hey, I got a Destiny account with developer access. I mean, Destiny 2 account with developer access. And everybody started calling him fake and fraud and a fool. And how long does it take a man to pee? Holy shit. So everyone started calling him fake or fraud, and he was wrong for lying like that. And eventually, it was like, oh well, I guess I gotta find somewhere else to sell this because uh, these people don't want it, even though that would probably be his best bet to sell it. So instead of that, he actually just tried again, and they were like, "You're still telling the same shit. What are you trying to do?" And he went, "No, you got to hear me out. You got to hear me out. You got to. All right, so come play Destiny 2 with me." He said, and they went, "Oh, all right, we'll see." And so he went and he played with them, and he had them spawn in all kinds of weapons and armor that was conceptualized, merely conceptualizations, some lower res, some 4K, or a certain new cars, not uh, eagles, but they were cars. They had wheels. They didn't float like in Destiny 1 or the pre-release. They were cars. They had wheels, and they were cool. They were called beagles. and, and everybody everybody was so in awe that nobody had heard about the beagles yet. So now that he has proof, somebody was recording that whole time and uploaded it to the DrewTube, and DrewTube was it, they I saw Destiny developer saw it on DrewTube and went, "That's not good," and went and the next day removed everything out of that thing, removed all the conceptualized development armor and weapons and the beagles. So then the next day, Jimothy went to go try and sell the second one, and they they didn't. They wanted proof as well, and he was like, "Go look at this video." And they went, "Wow, it's true. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, I'll take it." And he goes, "How much?" He goes, $1,300. And he goes, "Oh man, that's pretty expensive, but I'll take it." So he took it and entered in his own season pass that he had just bought, and there was nothing there. Nothing at all. It was all gone. And he came back to Jimothy and went, "Bro, where's all my stuff?" And Jimothy went, "What are you talking?" Pleading, "Oh, I'm sorry, it was real. You saw the video. I had everything. I could spawn anything I wanted. The Beagles, no." And so the guy then reported him to the site and got his money back. And now Jimothy was now 3,000, nope, 2,000, $2,700 in the red. That's the phrase. But and he no longer had his corrupted season pass. What is Jimothy gonna do? Find out next time on the adventures of the corrupted season pass. Thank you for tuning in.
I'm just gonna marker that and
What do you mean?
that whole
No.
fucking story.
No.
End of story.